With the Indian launch of the Redmi Note 7 imminent, one question Redmi Note 6 Pro owners are now faced with is, should you upgrade? So what do you think? Yes? No? Maybe? Leave a comment down below, and in today's video, let's see what the Note 7 offers over the Note 6 Pro, and I'll give you my 2 cents on if an upgrade is warranted, whatever I feel. Hey guys, Ash here from C4Tech, and let's get started. If you do end up liking this video, please don't forget to turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. One of the areas where the Note 7 has greatly improved is with regards to build. Xiaomi's metal backs were getting kinda monotonous and boring. The Note 7's gradient back is a much needed change and breathes fresh air into a design that was growing stale day by day. Now the displays, they are similar if you don't take the notch into account. The Redmi Note 6 Pro sports a 6.26-inch panel with a wide notch, whereas the Note 7 opts for a 6.3-inch panel with a tiny dewdrop notch. Both IPS LCD, both Full HD+. The bezels are more or less the same, so the Note 7 is slightly taller but manages to be slimmer and narrower as the aspect ratio is now 19.5 by 9. As for the selfie camera, the Redmi Note 6 Pro has a 20-megapixel f2 sensor with pixel binning, whereas the Note 7 comes with a standard 13-megapixel f2 camera. The Note 7's colors feel better to me. The skin tones and even dynamic range are a tad better. The portrait mode is pretty similar, the edge detection is quite good on both. Despite the Note 7 not having a depth sensor to the front, the portrait mode results are pretty similar. But again, the Note 7 does offer better colors. Under low light, it's all similar. The Note 7 is better except for at very badly lit scenarios like this, where the Note 6 Pro's pixel binning kicks in. Now to the back, the Note 7 gets the 48-megapixel Samsung ISOCELL GM1 sensor with a f1.8 lens. The Note 6 Pro, on the other hand, sports the 12-megapixel Sony IMX486 sensor with a f1.9 lens. So both have secondary depth sensors. The difference in aperture is actually apparent here. Just see the background blur in this shot. Now that's visible again in this shot of the tap. As far as the colors go, the Note 6 Pro has a tendency to stray over to the warmer side of the spectrum. The Note 7 on the other hand is a lot more natural. Looking at the petal of this flower, at first glance the Note 6 Pro seems to have more detail. But look closer and you'd see that software sharpening at play. Redmi didn't feel the need to do the same with the Note 7, since if you want more detail you can just switch to the interpolated 48-megapixel mode. Look at the same two pics here. Or look at the bricks in this instance. The Note 7 also does better with portraits, as you can see. Under low light with just the auto mode, the Redmi Note 7's larger pixel size results in brighter and more detailed shots. With the new night mode, it's even better. Here are a few more examples. As for video, both can shoot only Full HD, sadly no 4K for some weird reason, they keep omitting it. Now the footage is equally stable, but the Redmi Note 7 produces richer video with a little more detail. If you're willing to sacrifice on stability, the Redmi Note 7 can also do 1080p at 60 FPS. As for internals and software, the Redmi Note 7 is powered by the Snapdragon 660 chip and runs on MIUI 10 built on Android 9 Pie, compared to the Redmi Note 6 Pro, which is powered by the Snapdragon 636 just like its predecessor, but also runs on MIUI 10 but it's built on Android 8.1 Oreo. With regards to day-to-day performance, both are pretty snappy. The Note 7 is a little faster, but that doesn't mean the Note 6 Pro feels slower. Unless you put them side by side, you're not gonna really notice any big difference. As far as gaming is concerned, the Note 7 is a little more consistent. It can be pushed a little bit more, especially after 20-25 minutes of gaming. The Note 7 ends up faring a little better. But again, the Note 6 Pro does get the job done. Even with intense titles like PUBG, the Note 6 Pro, you can game with it. It's all pretty smooth. So those are pretty much all the differences between these two. So Redmi seems to have done enough for the Note 7 for it to be worth upgrading to. In almost all ways, it seems to be an excellent step forward. Now, that doesn't make the Note 6 Pro a bad phone all of a sudden. If I were someone who owned a Note 6 Pro, I might be tempted to upgrade to the Note 7, but I'd probably hold on for a few months, at least wait for the Note 7 Pro, which with that Sony 48 megapixel sensor, the Snapdragon 675, it should be an even bigger jump. So my 2 cents, the Note 7 is impressive enough to warrant an upgrade, but given that the Note 7 Pro is launching very soon, waiting for it makes more sense. So that's just me. What do you think? If you owned a Note 6 Pro today, would you upgrade to the Note 7? Or would you wait for the Note 7 Pro? Or even the Note 8, given the super fast upgrade cycles, it should be coming out within the next 6 months. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, we get to the end of this video. Share it with friends and family if you can. Also, like, dislike based on however the video made you feel. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye bye.